Hi everyone, meteorologist Taylor Canuse here with your weather forecast. A ton to talk about for Wednesday, but before we get there, this Tuesday we actually tied a record high in Des Moines with a high of 60 degrees. That ties the daily high record that was also set back in 1975. So warm air already surging into Iowa, and it's actually going to get even warmer as we head into Wednesday. Forecast lows tonight, pretty incredible, only falling to the low 50s in Ames, Des Moines, even 55 the forecast low in Lamoni. These numbers are actually pretty close to our record high temperatures for this time of the year. And our record high for Wednesday is 59 degrees in Des Moines. We're going to be above that mark probably by sunrise. 60 degrees is the forecast by 8 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. We'll be in the upper 60s by noon, and we are expecting the first round of 70s in recorded history in the month of December for the Des Moines Metro as we head into Wednesday afternoon. It's not going to be perfect weather though, and we'll talk a lot about that here in a second. Forecast high of 72 on Wednesday in Grinnell and Ottumwa, 71 in Creston, 71 in Ames, and 71 in Fort Dodge, the warmest December day we have had since the records began in the late 1800s. Now, again, all-time records for the month of December likely to be shattered, but it's going to come at a cost, and that will be windy conditions and a chance for some thunderstorms. Big area of low pressure will be approaching from the west, moving to our northwest, and then eventually into Minnesota as we head into Wednesday night. And eventually, once this cold front passes through, we are going to cool down in a big way. But let's talk about the wind here for a minute. These are your forecast wind gusts as we head into Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. They are going to be very, very strong, eclipsing 40 miles per hour by the noon hour. Could get above 50 miles per hour by the late afternoon. There could be a couple of windows where we get the wind gusts to eclipse 60 miles per hour. That's probably most likely on Wednesday evening, so some serious wind, and these are not associated with thunderstorms necessarily. This is going to affect everyone in Iowa Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening, and that's why there is a high wind warning that will start at noon on Wednesday, lasts until midnight on Wednesday night, and this virtually covers the entire state of Iowa. We are looking at the potential for down power lines. Certainly if you have any Christmas decorations out on your front lawn, those could go flying down the street. Your trash cans certainly could as well. So tonight is the time to secure those items. We could see some power outages due to this wind as well. So pretty serious situation developing across Iowa due to that wind. And on top of that, we could see a threat for some severe weather. That's going to be most likely in northern and western Iowa, and the window for us in central Iowa probably going to be around 4 to 8 p.m. on Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening. There could be damaging wind gusts that are associated with these storms that could be upwards of 70 to 80 miles per hour in isolated instances. There also could be a few tornadoes that develop. That, again, will be most likely in the northern part of the state. So let's get through Futurecast here. Overnight on Tuesday night, maybe some drizzle in a few spots, most likely in eastern Iowa. It's going to be fairly cloudy on Wednesday, and that won't stop us from warming up. There might be a few peaks of sun as we head into the early afternoon. This is the line we are concerned about. It's likely to develop near the Missouri River initially in the mid to late afternoon hours, and then it is going to race across the state of Iowa as we head into Wednesday late afternoon and Wednesday evening for the I-35 corridor. Probably right around 6 o'clock or so is when that will push on through. It's probably only going to rain for about 15 minutes or so as that continues to race to the east, but as that rolls by, it could enhance the wind, and as I mentioned, there is that tornado threat. Believe it or not, extreme northwest Iowa could even see a little snow by the end of the evening. This is a very dynamic system that will be passing through the Midwest. As that passes through, temperatures will be plummeting quickly as we head into Wednesday night. We go from highs in the low 70s to lows in the low 30s and upper 20s on Thursday morning. So we're back to your regularly scheduled winter by Thursday, and it's going to stay that way for the rest of this week. Most of next week on the cool side as well, with upper 30s and low 40s.